I have a theory about why black women and white women are having such a hard time getting along, and it starts with a story. When I first started teaching, I was in a teacher training program with 3 other women. 2 of them were black and 1 of them was Indian, and we started teaching at the same school, the same grade, at the same time. One of these women, a black woman, completely excelled. She did so much better than I did at literally everything. Classroom management, her test scores were high. She was excellent at literally everything. And something about her excellence didn't sit right with me. I just didn't feel good about it, and I couldn't figure out why I didn't feel good about it. It was internalized racism, but I didn't know that yet. So I had to sit with this idea of her being better than me and trying to figure out why it didn't feel good and feel comfortable for me. And of course, at the time, I didn't know that I needed to do the work of anti-racism, so I didn't think it was possibly because I could have internalized racism. I had to do a lot of study and thought about myself and what could possibly be making me feel this way about this woman. And here's what I discovered. Most of the media that I had consumed up to that point in my life had white people as the central characters. And the shows and other media that I consumed that had white women at the central characters often had black women as the side characters. These black women's role in these movies was to assist the white women, support the white women, advise the white women, but never to rise above the white women. Even shows that were about black women, like The Help, had white women as the central character and the black women as supporting characters. So I internalized the idea that black women were there to support me and to advise me, but not to rise above or become better than me. And that's why when this black teacher was way better and more talented than me, I felt some kind of way about it. Now, I'd imagine lots and lots more white women have also internalized the same idea, and that's why they feel okay stealing black women's content and not giving them any credit, because the black women are just there to advise them anyway. But most black women are natural leaders. Society has forced them to become leaders. And so we need to step aside and let them lead, even if it means checking our privilege and letting them lead us.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So credit goes to all those creators, guys. In appreciation of Black History Month, right? Let's talk about this. Black women, y'all ever walk into a room and just feel like something is different, like that slight shift in energy, that up and down glance, that polite smile that doesn't always fully connect. And there's always been this, quiet, unspoken tension between white and black women, like a comparison of some sort. And if we're being honest, right, a lot of white women have thoughts about black women. Most of the time, they don't usually say it loud. But in these videos I put together, okay, here's some, amazing things that these white women have to say. Now, let's start with something that is very real. Many white women see black women as strong, and that is on period, extremely strong. They see the way black women carry themselves, shoulders back, their presence loud, even when they don't speak. And they see how black women survive things that will mentally break other people. Talking about motherhood, talking about workplace discrimination, talking about so many other subtle things. But and part of them genuinely admires that. Now, some white women admire black women's confidence. Yeah, all know that is undeniable. Others feel uncomfortable around it because society has long painted, white femininity as soft, delicate, quiet, while labeling black, femininity as loud, dominant, and aggressive. So when a black woman walks in, unapologetic, it disrupts that narrative. So instead of saying, oh, she's confident, some will say, oh, she's intimidating. Instead of saying, oh, that black woman knows her what, they'll say she has an attitude. So white women have historically been positioned as the default beauty standard, right? the face of attraction, the center of attraction. So when Black women step into spaces and command attention without seeking permission for it, guys, it creates comparison. And talking about the culture, white women often love Black culture, right? They love the braids, the hairstyles, the curves, the aesthetics, the confidence. But loving the culture and loving the people are not the same thing. They are two different things. Guys, for decades, right? Features that were mocked on Black women, the full lips, the curvy bodies, the bold fashion, are now celebrated when worn by the white women. And the same braids that were called ghetto or trendy, that same confidence that they call, angry or anger or whatever, is now called empowerment. And it's not as if Black women, care what white women think about them. I just came across these videos and I'm like, okay, let's just give, appreciation to this beautiful white women who have, amazing things to say about Black women, and recognize those strengths in them. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's see what the other critics have to say, and I'll see you soon.
I have a compliment for all Black women. Well, first of all, I love you so much. Second of all, if you're doing the knotless boho braids right now, respectfully, I'm so obsessed. They are the most ethereal, majestic, mermaid, waterfall works of art on your head, and it is consuming. Every time I see them in public, I have to compliment the person wearing them because I just cannot get over how beautiful they are and that you are. And I hope that's appropriate to say. If it's not, you let me know. But I am very married, and yet these braids consume my brain. When you put charms in them, like little rose quartz pieces or gold pieces or charms or jewels. And I know these have probably been around since the dawn of time, but for some reason I've just seen them more and more in the last year, and I'm consumed. And thank you for sharing your art with us, because my God, what a world to live in.
So this lady asks, this Black lady, are white women really that scared of Black women? And I'm going to say yes. And this is my opinion as a white woman who is 53 years old and has lived in the South in Georgia in my entire life. But it's not being scared, but it's a fear. And it's not a physical fear. It is the mental fear. It is what we see in you and what we see you doing and how it challenges us, and the fear of that. So we see Black women and we see how strong you are. We see you coming together as a community. We see you supporting each other. We see you supporting your community, supporting your families, supporting your children, going out and fighting for your rights, being authentic in your race and in your femininity. Anyway. And we're jealous. I think we're jealous because we would love to be that, I think, and we don't know how to break out of the indoctrination that we have been suppressed by our entire lives. And I'm not giving white women a pass, don't get me wrong, but I know and most women white women have been told our entire lives, be quiet, know your place, be a good girl, don't rock the boat, don't be too much. And when you are any of those things, you are ostracized because you have rocked their boat. And that is what Black women are. You rock our boat, our mental boat, because you challenge us to look at how we are deficient and not living in our truth, and it makes us uncomfortable. And people don't like to be uncomfortable. And it makes us start to question ourselves, and people don't like to question themselves. We would rather live in our little bubble of white supremacy and what we know and comfortableness. I know that's not a word. Than a lot of people would, white women would, rather than challenge themselves to grow and know more, because it's easy. Doing the work is hard. It's really hard. I've been doing the work the past several years, and it's hard. It is hard admitting some truths about yourself and some truths about yourself as a white woman. So yeah, I think that white women are scared of black women because you challenge us in that way, and a lot of us don't like it. And that's why we fear you. It's because we fear what you make us face.
This is a message to all of you white women who talk all this mess about black women because you know they're gorgeous. You talk about they hair, saying they hair's fake, they wear weaves and all this mess, but all of you guys are wearing weaves. You talk about their lips are so big, but all of you guys are out here getting lip injections, plump lip gloss, getting your lips plumper. Make that make sense. You're out here talking about their big booties, but you guys are flying to different countries to get Brazilian butt lifts, and then you get jacked because you wanted to go get a butt lift in a different country. You guys are out here getting butt implants, butt injections. Make that make sense. You guys talk about how their skin is so dark, but you guys are out here going to tanning beds, going and laying out in the sun, getting fried to the smithereens just to get darker. You're out here getting spray tans. Make that make sense. You guys also are going to the gym, doing the stair steppers and everything else to get a bigger booty. Did the cat get your tongue, white woman? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys are out here doing everything that you talked about them about. Like, this don't make no sense. It's because you guys are haters. And you know that the black women are gorgeous. So maybe you guys can, like, grow the flip up. Because you just want to hate on black people because that's all you've been taught your whole life is to be racist and to hate on black women. And all you white men who sit here and hate on black women, but you're behind the screen looking at them and lusting over them because you know they're gorgeous. Like, why don't you guys just show the true you? Like, show the true you. Show people who you truly are. Because you know you love the black skin. You know you love the darker skin tone. So, yeah, be you and quit hating on people. And then you want to put a stance on black people saying they love fried chicken and watermelon. But who's eating all the fried chicken and watermelon? Y'all. Y'all are. Everybody eats it. You guys just want to sit there and poke and nitpick at every single thing. Because, again, you're haters. So maybe one day you'll open your eyes and see that we are all to be loved. We're all to be as one. So stop the crap. Stop the division. Stop the hate for real.
Guys, whether people admit it or not, women are often socialized to compare themselves to other women in a society. And when society starts celebrating traits that were often dismissed, it changes, the hierarchy of things. Because for a long time, white women were told that they were the standard, the most desirable, the chosen ones, the feminine ones. But culture has shifted. Now, black women are leading trends. They are setting beauty standards. They are influencing music, fashion, social media. They are being centered in conversations, right, about resilience and empowerment. But when the spotlight expands, it can feel like it's been taken away. And honestly, some white women don't, hate black women. They are not just used to sharing the stage. So when they see black women thriving, unapologetically, loudly, confidently, it forces them to, adjust to reality where they are not automatically centered. And that adjustment can feel comfortable, uncomfortable to many of them. And that is why sometimes you feel the subtle energy shift, You feel that politeness that comes without warmth. You feel that support that feels just on the surface. And there's another truth that does not get said enough. Many white women deeply respect black women, right? I mean, they see the zeal, they see the resilience, they see the emotional intelligence and the community strength. Y'all know black people have community strength, and they see how black women show up for each other, how they hype each other, how they support each other. And sometimes that, respect turns into curiosity or inspiration. But this is the thing, black women don't need approval anymore. They have built confidence without it. I mean, they have built culture, they have built influence, and they're not waiting for anybody's validation because they know they are strong, beautiful, and powerful. So when somebody no longer needs your approval, your opinion loses its power over them. And that can feel uncomfortable for somebody that once was the center of attraction or attention. So white women think many things about black women, curiosity, discomfort, admiration, respect, whatever. But black women keep shining regardless. They do not care. Okay. And that, I feel, is the real deal. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this topic? I really want to hear from you. And if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Ciao.